Hey there everybody, and welcome back to Smite Sunday. My name is Daesvail, and this is the Smite Sunday for May 19th, 2013. As you can see, Isis, the goddess of magic, was added since we last saw each other. And last week's was cancelled for Mother's Day here in the States, so I apologize for that, but we're back in full force, with a new god, and also some new changes such as worshippers and some UI changes. It's going to be pretty cool Smite Sunday, I would say. I'll show you some footage of Isis, the goddess of magic in action, and explain the worshipping and the small UI changes as well. Let's get right on into it. So here we go, here are the small changes. As you can see, Isis, the goddess of magic, brand new, added on in, and you can see that there are some new voice packs added in, such as Apollo and Isis's, as well as Aphrodite. So you can click on these. Let's listen to a sample.
Ultimate is down. Retreat.
And Apollo's.
I'll defend. Hard. Attack middle lane.
And then here's Isis.
Enemies have returned to base. Attack middle lane. I'll defend middle lane.
They're pretty cool, and they kind of change up what your announcer will be like, so it's pretty nice, but it is all through the gems and not through favor, so if you do want those, you will have to get gems through one mean or another. And the other changes, because this is just some quick stuff that happened, is there's new tabs down here, as you can see. It used to be God View, Overview, Items, and Lore, and now there's also History, which will show you a detailed history of all your kills, deaths, assists, minion kills, building kills, kill to death ratio, your win-loss, your left, your win percentage, all the recent matches you've done. So look at Kelly, who I've done tons of matches with. There you go, this is all the matches I've ever played with her, all the way back to 7/19/2012. So very cool with that. And then here's Arachne also, so I got Arachne around 9/12/2012 apparently. So it's very cool to see all those added in and showing you all these stats, very detailed stats too, because you can see everything on here. Odin as well, so obviously with the newer gods you won't have as many histories, but you will be able to see these as you start to get more and more into it. Although here's something that's very cool. With this is worshippers, you will get them every time you win a match. Currently, you have to win a match to be able to get worshippers. You will get none if you lose. This could change, it is beta, but I won one match with Ares and I got 7 worshippers. Currently, that's probably around 12 or so matches with one god to win, which if you're doing like Conquest or Arena or something over and over and you're just doing the normal queues, you'll probably use the same god over and over if you're good with them. And so that means you'll use that god and you'll get the worshippers pretty quickly. But this means that for like the assault map, you're going to be getting worshippers if you win for random people who you won't really use, which is good and bad. But as you can see, worshippers are acquired by being victorious in battle. For every match you win with a god, you will earn worshippers for that god. They're totally exclusive to the god, so Artemis has none, Ares has 7. You gain 1 god rank for every 100 worshippers you acquire. For every god you get to rank 1, you gain a mastery level. Now, it's not really clearly explained what the mastery levels are right now, and it's kind of hard to see what they are because it's not explained anywhere in the game. I mean, I've looked all around in all the tabs and everywhere, and that's just something not explained in the game right now, so it might be something to do with how it says beta level, and that the god rank will replace this once the game fully releases, because the beta level is probably just going to be for the Ymir Cacodemon skin. You do need to get your beta level to 30 to be able to get this skin, and after that you will not be able to get it anymore. So that could be one way of doing it, and then the god rank will be able to show that you have experience with that god. But say, at a time when Neith was just released, you would have absolutely no worshippers with her, and everyone would see you as a rank 0 with that. Even if it's been only a short amount of time, that's understandable. But if it's a couple weeks back and maybe you're busy or something and you have a rank 0 with her, people are going to be like, oh, we don't want her on our team. Well, this could prove kind of tricky for people and bothersome for other people too, because if it does come into play with ranked, then this could be a very finicky system for leveling. So we'll have to see how it plays out, and hopefully it does not become something that is detrimental to the game, because the way it is right now, it really could be. But I have high hopes for it. Smite is really getting the TLC. They're pumping out some gods now, when we had a time where there was like a god every month and a half or so. So it's nice to see that they're putting more love into the gods instead of the... It wasn't even really anything they were doing besides pumping out one god of every now and then before. So let's get on into some action. I'll show you some of Isis, and she is listed as a ranged magical support mage with a high area damage, high crowd control, but low defense. So we'll see how she plays out. So here you'll see a nice description of how Spirit Ball and Wing Gust will work. I toss my Spirit Ball at the Thor and Bakasura who are engaging in combat. The Hercules comes in as well. My Spirit Ball had stunned the Bakasura, and then the Wing Gust finishes them off. Unfortunately, I got the kill, but hey, we were trying to make a comeback at this point because we were slightly behind. So here you'll see a little bit of action of all of the abilities. I throw down Circle of Protection because I see that Poseidon is coming in, and I was taking a little bit of damage there. I pop it to get the heal off on both of us, even though he was at full health. I needed it, and hey, it helped out and almost hit the Ra. The Spirit Ball stuns the Ra, Dispel Magic silences him, Poseidon's ultimate hits him, and then with a Wing Gust on cooldown, Hercules is able to come in and take out the enemy Ra with no problem. And there we go, we take the mid. Very good play on all of us. So that's all for this week's Smite Sunday. I do hope you enjoyed. The new god, Isis, the goddess of magic. She's pretty strong, I like her. She has nice carrying capabilities because of her aura, and obviously she has some damage, some CC, and then also just her ultimate it's pretty unique out of all the ultimates in the game right now, so it'll definitely have some nice play in team fights. So it's gonna be cool to see that, and also be cool to see where the worshipping goes in this game. It could become very nice, and it could also just be scrapped because this is still in beta, so remember that. If you don't like it, you don't have to see it. Maybe I'll get taken out next week for all we know. That is all for now, though. If you did enjoy, please like and subscribe so that you can see plenty more, and every week Smite Sunday. That's all for now, and may the gods forever be in your favor.